No more tight hips.
Hello, my friends. Sean Vigue with SeanVigueFitness.com. Hip openers, the topic of today's session, video. Hip opener stretches, mainly based in yoga, but we can call them stretches. Why do we do hip openers? Because if we don't open these hips, if we don't work the hip flexors and the rest of the hips, our backs get really tight. I do a lot of biking, I do a lot of jogging, a lot of walking. I always make sure I stretch the hips afterwards. You can always feel it immediately. It loosens up your entire body. So these are very important to do after your workouts, after any session that gets your blood moving, get your heart pounding, and your senses soaring. So here are a number of stretches. I'll show them to you. We'll talk about breath, or I'll talk about breath. Hopefully you'll listen. And hold these poses as long as you like. If it's really tight, take some deep breaths into it as always. And you control how long you're going to hold each of these. That's what she said. So hip openers. Let's start with a few basics here. Go through quickly. You can always pause it, go back and rewatch. Cross-legged position. Believe it or not, sometimes this is a very challenging one. Crossing the hips. You can start with the legs out here. When we come to this one, we want to take the hands gently on the knees and just open up those hips. Cross-legged position. As you get more comfortable with that, move on to the butterfly. We used to do this in track all the time. Feet together, take the hands to the feet, use the elbows to open the hips. So in every stretch, you're hinging forward into it. It's very active. You're exhaling, getting a little deeper into that stretch. From the butterfly, the fire log. Fire log, great to do on cold nights. Take your ankle on top of that leg, not on the knee. Gets a little uncomfortable. We don't like that. Nicht gemütlich. So we keep the hip nice open. Flex this foot. Now a lot of times this is going to be, a lot of oomph in that stretch. So you can always sit back and gently with the exhale. Did I say gently? Gently cubed. Press that knee down. You want more? Take your body and walk it right off that knee. So you're using your body weight to open up the hip. Right there, the fire log. It's excruciatingly good working the hips, the glutes, the back, everything. Of course, you do both sides. All right, figure four stretch, one of my favorites as well. Hell, they're all my favorites. As long as they help you look and feel great, they're all right with me. Bring your right ankle on top of the left thigh. Start by pressing this right leg away, right here. You're gonna feel a nice stretch in the hip flexor, right in the lower back and the glute muscles. Flex that foot and then lace the fingers, and it's time for the full figure four. Bring the legs in, press your right elbow into the leg to open it up a little bit more. Each exhale, the legs come closer, and then you repeat on the other side, pressing away, and then bringing the legs in. Now big stretch, the frog stretch. Make sure you got a nice soft surface. This grass is so soft in Florida. Frog stretch. Bring the knees apart, feet out, and the hands are down. Hands are down, or the forearms. Your point, the whole reason we do this is so that the hips open up, the knees relax, and we open the hips. I find it useful to do this while I'm watching TV. Actually, you can't see the TV, but you can hear it. Gives you a little comfort as you're really opening up the hips. Forearms can come down. You can move forward and back to hit those sweet spots. And walk the feet out as you get more flexible. This is the frog stretch. Patent pending. All right, frog stretch. Oh, and the best way to get out of it is just fall forward, boom, and then back. Okay. Oh, almost forgot the pigeon. Who doesn't love pigeons? I think for pigeon, we should switch the cap around. Pigeon stretch. Take the hands down. Bring your right knee in and set it down. Left leg is back. Again, the hands are down to protect you so you don't go too far into it. Now, pigeon can be tricky. You want to keep opening that hip without dropping onto your side. So you want to be right in the center. What a great honor it is to do a pose named after America's favorite bird, the pigeon. Doesn't really look like a pigeon. Then from here you could sink down further, but the point is to open this hip. So if you drop onto your butt, you're gonna miss the whole scene, baby. So bring it right to the center, and of course, switch sides. This leg going back, working the hip flexors right there. Marvelous, just marvelous. All right, we got time for one more. We have time for one more. All signs point to yes. The supine butterfly, or just the lying butterfly. You may have seen this in my other videos. It's very popular. Great to do right before you go to bed. You just drop the head down, open the chest, take the hands to the inner thighs, and gently relax the hips. Do it in the privacy of your own dwelling. Wohnung, was auch immer. And open the hips. By the way, I got a German Pilates video coming soon. We're working on that right now. We'll do some German, maybe some French. Keep it open, reach as many people as we can. Just bear with me. English is my first language, so the other ones might be a little sloppy, but we'll do them. Good. Hips are open. And that, my friends, is a great series of hip openers. Hip openers. Oh, look at this. Just went right into fire log. But it's the goal of stretching to keep our bodies nice and loose and lithe and healthy and feeling good, because we do weights, we do all these different exercises, but if we do not stretch afterwards, the muscles will just keep constricting and constricting. And be really aware. Go to the gym, watch people who lift really heavy, and don't stretch afterwards. They just keep getting tighter and tighter. We don't want that. I don't want that. You don't want that. We want to feel loose and happy. I'm almost 40, and praise the Lord, I can still move very, very well. I don't have pain in my joints. I've been thankful for that. I've been smart, making sure I stretch a lot. And I know when I miss my stretching, it's like missing a meal. I mean, your whole body can feel it. So add these in after your workouts. Oh, I'm just talking too much here, but there's so much to say about these stretches. And I hope they work for you, my friend. Sean Vigue, c'est moi, SeanVigueFitness.com. Check out my webpage. Sign up for my free e-newsletter. Goes out at the beginning of every month. Got recipes in there, workouts, and all sorts of sarcastic nuances. But all to help you get healthy and fit. Let's do it together. All right, my friends. We'll see you soon. Bis bald. And demain. Tschüss. Arrivederci.
New to yoga, try the Copycat Yoga mat, available at copycatyoga.com. Head to SeanVigueFitness.com and sign up for my free e-newsletter. It goes out the beginning of every month. I'll see you there.